up, we go to, I believe this is, Thursday night. We have 2 Thursday night games. We start in the Big 12. Baylor, West Virginia. Baylor 3.5-point road favorites, 55 being the total here in this game. West Virginia, obviously a team that they've had a little bit of everything, mixed bag, if you will, in terms of the results we've seen from Neil Brown's West Virginia Mountaineers. They're off a 38-20 loss a couple weeks ago against Texas. Both of these teams actually did not play this past weekend. So it's a bye week for both of these teams coming into this game here Thursday night. A little extra time to prepare. West Virginia off the 38-20 loss to Texas. And to be quite honest with you, Conor, Mac, they lost to Pitt. They lost to Kansas. They beat Towson and they beat Virginia Tech. And Virginia Tech's not good. So to me, this is a situation where West Virginia, we gave them credit for that Virginia Tech win, but that's really the only good win they've got this year. And Virginia Tech's not any good. So it's concerning for me with West Virginia. They've also got some injuries to keep an eye on here on the offensive side of the football, especially at the running back position. So it's definitely something you want to keep an eye on going into this game. As far as Baylor is concerned, they lost 36-25 to Oklahoma State before their bye week. That snapped a 2-game win streak where they beat Iowa State and Texas. Tough loss on the road at BYU as well for this Baylor team. 2 good quarterbacks, I think, with JT Daniels and Blake Shapen here going into this matchup. We've seen Baylor's defense, Conor. It's not what it was last year under Dave Aranda. You know, they've had games where they've given up points, 26, 24, 36 allowed in their 3 games against the best, probably the best competition they played this year. I don't trust West Virginia's defense. We've already seen them give up 38 to Pitt, 55 to Kansas, 38 to Texas a couple of weeks ago. It's not like this defense is shutting teams down right now. So I'm leaning Baylor. I don't usually love laying points on the road, but I do have concerns with West Virginia right now. Lean Baylor, but I think the bet that I like even more might be the over here, 54.5, reasonable number. You know, West Virginia, they're playing with a lot more pace this year. Graham Harrell now, their offensive coordinator, and bring in more of an air raid up-tempo style. So the over is probably the thing that interests me the most early in the week with this game. What do you think, Conor, Baylor, West Virginia?
Yeah, this should be a good one. You talked about disappointing loss with Baylor. Shapen, threw it around on Oklahoma State, but 2 costly picks, one that just sealed it there at the end. And the Baylor defense, we thought this from the beginning of the year, I think both of us, was going to take maybe a little bit of a step back, and it has from how good they were. I don't just love the spot here. West Virginia has problems on defense. That's where I'm a little bit cautious here. But right now, Baylor with the 3 in the hook. I don't want to lay that with Baylor. Not right now. I'd look the other way. West Virginia has always been able to get up at home. Just that defense scares me. But I think Daniels can do well. The offense has moved it. So I'm looking the other way with West Virginia and the points. And you might be right, at 55. If you get that under 56, this game could get over.